Godzilla has grown angry over the years, and he decided the oceans are his. Coastal cities around the world have become ghost towns. This has led to a huge shortage of fish. As a fisherman from Florida, I was forced to move, but I'm not giving up that easy. Can we become the largest fish farmer in America? Let's find out. Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. As you can tell from that little intro there, we got an issue with Godzilla. Just fun little intro, fun little backstory to this whole thing. Basically, we are fish farmers. We're returning home because, I don't know, left the coastal cities, returning home to our family farm. Me and my dad got his pickup truck over there. That's about the only good thing he's got colored right, because y'all will see that in a second. He currently has 95 cows, and then over here in this storage shed, we got a forage wagon over there, which is going to come in handy pretty soon. Slurry spreader, and then our little bobcat thing. You know what do y'all call this? I've always called it a bobcat, which usually it says bobcat on the side of it. Brand type. Well, I mean skid steer. Pretty interested to know that though. I guess skid steer would be a good name for it. Then content warning coming up for some of y'all who do not like John Deere. That's the thing, my father absolutely loves John Deere, so he's got all John Deere tractors. We got a big old bad boy 8R over here. Man, this thing's got a lot of horsepower. It's going to do a lot of our work around here, I think. And then we got this 4755 over here. Sprayer, spreader. Let's see what else we got. It only gets a little worse. Nice little mower attachments to the back there. That's pretty awesome. Talked to my dad a little bit before heading out here to do this little walkthrough with y'all, and he said there's some mowing that needs to be done and some harvesting. So we'll split that work up here in just a little bit. But then we got this harvester over here, header for corn, header for crop, and he actually has both of those planted right now, and one of them's ready to harvest, and it's not the corn. Then over here in this barn, we got the 7810. Nice big old grain wagon, planter, seeder, whatever you want to call it. This thing? Just kidding. All right, let's see what else we got. On top of having 95 cows, he also has a whole lot of pigs. Well, not a whole lot more, but 71 pigs. And of course, parked over there, back in the pig pasture, is the animal transport trailer. We may utilize that every now and then to sell off some of these pigs. Now, right now, being back home, I'm really just here helping out my dad, working on the farm. We do not agree with a lot of things, same as tractor brands. He loves John Deere. I love other stuff, and pretty much anything but John Deere. I'll take anything but John Deere. And he doesn't like that. We're always butting heads there. That's what I was saying. That red Ford truck he's got, that's about the only good thing he's got with the right color. We'll go ahead and back up, park over here real quick. Let's head inside, talk with him, find out what all we got to get doing and going, because I'm surprised he's not already out there. I think he's getting a little tired and old. That old age is catching up to him finally. While inside, found some of my old clothes. I was able to change out from my Florida wear all the way to my country wear. So here we go, let's hit the fields. He told me he wants to go ahead and work on the mowing while I work on the harvesting. Of course he wants to do that, because not only am I going to be harvesting, I also have to grab that stuff with the grain trailer. So after I fill up there, I'm going to have to run back, grab the grain trailer, stuff like that. Sure would be nice to be able to hire some workers, but with only $1,000 to our name right now, yeah, that's not looking like it's ever going to happen. And he's not going to let me touch his funds at all. And I did mention a little bit about the whole idea of doing a fish farm, because that's really what I know. I've been farming fish. Well, not really farming fish. I've been fishing fish off the coast of Florida for a very long time now. Ever since I turned 18, I moved away and started doing that. And that is something he definitely does not agree with. He did not like that I did that. Yeah, but he is definitely welcoming me back because I am his only son. So not much he could say no to, I guess, as far as coming back and getting some free labor here. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and take this over to field 34, which is our large grass field. Get that worker set up and going, which would be AKA my dad. And then I'll jump over to our field for harvesting. Now, most of our fields right now are corn, and they're going to be coming up on harvesting pretty soon, I think. But for right now, we got some mowing to do over here. Cool thing about this one right here, it does have that swath mode type thing, swath dropping, so we can change that up. I believe with shift I. Yep, there it goes right there, swath dropping. Hopefully that all just shoots right in the middle. At least I think it's going to do that. And man, looking at the gap between those two mowers, I'm really starting to think that that swath dropping might be a little too big. I don't know. Hopefully our forage wagon can pick that up pretty nicely. They'll probably have me come out here and pick that up later. While my dad's going away on that field mowing, you may notice there's no money dropping. That is because I disabled the higher wages for the horseplay. Now, I do have a certain rule there. If I do end up needing extra workers besides just one, which would be my dad, as in free labor, or myself, I will end up hiring workers with a daily deduction mod. And now that's something I used to do in the past on my other channel, and I think it is a pretty cool idea and everything. Let's see here. We'll just go ahead and drop this right here. As far as the trailer, let's pick up to the header, get it going over here. I'll probably be doing most of this work myself because I got no other work to do. All the animals are well taken care of. That's actually what my dad was doing this morning, took care of all the animals. That's why he wasn't out in the field working already. And plus, he knew I was on the way, and I called him, let him know I was pretty close, so he's kind of just waiting on me. He blamed the late start on me, actually, somehow. I don't know, that's just the way he is. That's just the way some fathers are, I guess. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. I am now off and going on this wheat field over here. I'm going to knock out a couple of headlands and start doing some up downs, and I'm going to do the swath drop in because we need that straw for our animals. We actually need the straw for the pig pen and the cow barn, so we'll probably blow through this stuff pretty fast, I would say. Now, as far as making food for the cows, we do have a fermenting silo, and that will make us silage. Silage is what we feed the cows around here, and that's why we got that large grass field. Now, as far as the pigs go, we basically do not have all the fields to give them all the food that they necessarily require, so we just end up buying the pig feed. No big deal. We can go into town, buy a bunch of it, bring it back, store it, stuff like that. We actually got quite a bit of it stored right now, so hopefully that's going to last us a while. We'll see how long it lasts, and maybe have to sell off some of those pigs a lot sooner than I was thinking. There we go, finally got our first combine harvester full of grain, 10,000 liters. That's not as much as I'm used to, let's just put it that way. Some of y'all that may have seen my gameplay previously, you know I do not exactly play with the most realistic of mods. I usually go with a lot of unreal capacities. That way it just takes less trip, less time going out there. I do work a lot in real life. So if y'all didn't know that, a little bit about myself, I do work a lot, 60, 72 hours a week, and I am trying to put out content on this channel and my other channel, which has some farm sim content on there too. So you can check that link out in the description, of course. But hey, let's go ahead and pick up all this stuff and get to it. Hopefully y'all enjoy this. I would absolutely love to do nothing but realistic gameplay. It just takes way too long, and I would end up only putting out maybe one video a week or one every 2 weeks, and honestly that just doesn't do that good. I'm actually trying to grow this channel, and that is why I'm going to end up eventually changing into some sort of unreal capacity type trailer, harvester, all around. Now, as far as the mods I will not use is cheaty mods for money. I don't like that. Speaking of money, we're actually on hard economy. If y'all don't know this map, this is UMRV map, and I came in on easy. It switched everything over to hard, even the economy switched over to hard. I'm used to playing on hard economy type settings, so figured why not go ahead and switch it all over. Now I'm gonna leave that tractor and grain trailer right there, and we'll go ahead and go around and around, and that thing might actually be almost full. No, only 40%. Okay, I wasn't sure exactly how much I held. Not quite full all the way, but since we're down here at the end of this up down, let's go ahead and unload it. Now while this is unloading, let's talk about a few things here as far as the way the series is going to go. That is, this is a fish farming series, and what we're going towards is trying to be the largest fish farmer in America. And fun fact is I actually looked up how many liters of fish we'll need to make each year to do that. Currently, as of now, according to the largest fish farmer in America, and that is actually 1.7 million-ish liters, a little bit below that, 1.6 something, but 1.7 million liters of fish each year. Now, I did do the conversion for fish weight to liters and all that stuff. There's quite a bit of math that went into that, and of course, Google helped me a lot there. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at that production so y'all got an idea of what I'm going to be using for this series. I'm going to go ahead and go with this fish farm right here. It does cost quite a bit, $150,000. Like you can tell, we're nowhere near there. And then there's this one right here. I'm not going to use this one. I did a few testing, and this one just seemed to work out the best, and plus it requires less stuff. We're going to end up having to buy that mineral feed, but the corn, we got quite a bit of cornfields over here already going. That is not because of the fish farm. That is because my father has a corn dryer here and makes a lot of his profits each year from corn. Now, whether he's going to let me use some of it for a fish farm, I don't know. I mean, this is really all his stuff. He's probably not even going to let me borrow the equipment to do my own farming if I end up buying my own land. So we'll see exactly what happens there. I'll talk business with him and everything. But that is actually going to be it for this episode. I will keep these a little bit faster paced, shorter, on the shorter side. But right now, I just want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, because they're always welcome, very much appreciated, and very much needed. I am no expert at this game. And if y'all enjoy this fast-paced, get the job done content, you can check out more of my content here. And until next time, y'all take care.